so different this year, so I will not enjoy this year, but I hope the next year can be better. So that's it about me. And what about you, Wanda?
Hello, Andrea. I miss
Hello.
you.
Yeah, me too.
I'm Wanda from Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. Today is really hot here, and I stay in air conditioned because it's terrible. We have here in my house 34 degrees. It's terrible. Or else, I'm a dentist. I have a odontological clinic. I'm a cat person. I have a black white cat. And his name is Greg. And what else? Two sons, one grandson, one daughter-in-law. And is that? And for you, Alex?
Hello guys, my name is Alex. I have 4 years old. I live in São Paulo right now, but I've lived in Belo Horizonte for some time. I have 4 cats, Pitanguinha, Bettina, Vader, e Peach. Since 2019, I live with my parents, and I'm a software engineer, but unemployed yet. And at free time, I like to work out, and I like to think that I create games. I try, but you know, it's hard most of the time. But it's what I like to do, and I'm studying to do it someday as a professional. That's it.
So guys, oh my God, I am trying to convince my family to adopt a cat, because my dog died 2 months ago, and we don't have anymore. We don't have pets anymore. So at my job, there is a cat there, and the owner of the place is trying to give this cat, because she doesn't like, and I am trying to convince my family to bring her here, but they don't like cats too, just dogs. But I will not give up because I already love this cat. Every day I see her and touch her, and um okay, we are live now on YouTube. So hello people from YouTube. For who those don't know me, my name is Elida. I am 23 years old. I live in a small city in Ceará. I have been here on Talk and Talk as a talker since the beginning of the pandemic and as a hostess since March of last year. So 1 year in this journey here with you. And it's always a pleasure having you here. Today we are going to talk about fate. The topic of today is: do you believe in fate or destiny? And yeah, that's it. We can start with the question number 2. What does fate mean to you? Alex, can you start, please?
Yeah. I like to think that fate is like a road. It's already set, but it's up to you to choose what you're gonna do about this way, this road. I like to think that it's a connection between what was said to you and what you're gonna do. Your choice about, oh, I'm going this way, but I have my will to proceed in the way, right in the way, or try another, to try to be at the side, or run. Like I want to pass this trace of the way. I want to pass like a line thing right here. I like to think that way. It's set, but I can choose what I'm gonna do while walking this way. you know.
Yes, yes, I understand. And I was searching some things about this topic, and everything, every video or every article has this big point of interrogation. It's something that is having faith is because we have our life predetermined or not. We can make choices. And it's always this discussion about this. So that's the reason I decided to bring this. I love bringing topics that we have to think a lot to answer, because in my opinion, it's hard to discuss about this, even in Portuguese, especially in English. So that's the reason I love to bring these topics, and I want to listen your answers. Andrea, can you answer now?
Yes, and I totally agree, Elida. I am very tired. I just arrived at home by my job. And when I saw this topic, I thought, oh my gosh, I cannot miss it because I really like talking about this kind of topics. So congratulations for bringing it. Oh, but in my opinion, fate means like you have a predetermined path to follow. I don't know if I am right, guys, but let me try to explain. I think we have a predetermined path to follow, even though we have the free will, delivery arbitrio. I don't know. I believe that when it's something, it's predetermined to happens, no matter uh, the choice that you will do, this thing will happen in somehow, so I really agree on it.
So, in your opinion, independent of our choices, we follow a way, and it cannot change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not everything, but if it's something it's predetermined to happen, it will happen somehow,
Yes, yes. Thanks for sharing, Andrea. And about you, Wanda?
I'm the opposite of Andrea. I don't believe in fate. I believe in circumstance, like in Rio Grande do Sul, for example. They are in tragedy because of the rain a lot, and the politics place don't work like they need to do. I heard em 1941, they put a dig in Porto Alegre, and nothing anymore. 1941, it's totally. I think it's the consequence of our act. I know if I act in a rude time now here for you, you get a reaction to me. I know that all the time there is a action and reaction, like physics. But I don't believe in fate. If I need to choose all the time. All the time, I need to choose if I go to right or to left or in the middle or not. For me, life is choice. And for you, Abe?
Well, I have to agree with you all in some parts, but I like the point of view of Alex. I believe fate it's a straight line, but with various breaks that can happen when you decide or act in some way. So take the point of view of Alex, of Andrea, and Wanda in in summary, the fate for me it's that it's a line that you make it happen. Besides, as Andrea said, it will happen in some way. I think we have the free will. We can make it happen. Our destiny. In the summary.
Really good answers. Really, really good. I confess to you, I am not a answer, no, because I believe in fate, as Andrea said, but at the same time, I don't believe, for example, let me explain. It's a thing that I keep thinking and change my opinion all the time, because I don't know what to believe, actually. But for example, I will give an example about my life, right? I was born in Fortaleza, and I lived there for 18 years. In 2018, I decided to move to a new city, and I started my life again from zero and start a new college, new friends, everything new. But did I change my fate with this choice? Or this change was in my destiny, Because I know a lot of people right now here that I would not have met if I decided not to move, right? But these people that I know right now, my friends here, was in my fate. For example, 10 years ago, God, or I don't know, I don't want to bring religions or something like that, but if there's someone like God writing our destinies, for example, he knew that I would know these people and staying the job that I stay today, so I keep making a lot of questions all the time in my head. So I don't know what to believe. But I think that, for example, about people, about jobs, about I don't know, things like this, we can change based on our choices, because if I decided right now to move to another city, to another state, I don't know how to explain, but I think fate exists, but it's not a thing that it's what has 100% of sure that will happen, we can change all the time. And do you know, I don't know how to explain, but it's like in my head, I can visualize a game that we can change the ways all the time and the results change. And, it's very crazy, very, very crazy. And yeah, I don't know if you understand me, but
Yeah, it's because of that I feel like it's choice. Is a mother of choice. We need to choose and change all the time because of our choice.
yes, yes. At the same time, I think there is some specifically things that could be predeterminate, like, for example, I don't know, uh, a lot of people has this discussion with the person that you marry, you will find the right person at the right moment. But if I decided not to stay at the same place, we don't know about it. Oh my God, a lot of questions.
Yeah, it's difficult, but I think, like I said before, if this thing, it's how can I say that it's predetermined to happen, no matter the place that you will have. This is find a way to arrive on you, to come at you. I don't know if you understand, guys. Yeah, I agree on it.
Yeah.
That's the point.
It's a point.
Yeah.
It's a point.
Yes, I believe in 2 points. I don't know just how to find a balance and to make a sense between the two options, but yeah, I don't know how to explain yet the way that I believe it, but yeah, the same, in the middle of the way. Guys, let's go to the question number 3. I think we already answered these questions, but yeah, how do you think fate influences our lives? Andrea.
Oh my gosh, yeah. If I stop to thinking about your answer, Alida, maybe I don't know if I am just thinking about my destiny, you know. Maybe I will be afraid to make some decisions. And so in this way, I think you believe so much in destiny, in that things is predetermined to happen, you will not have the courage to face something that happens in our lives, you know. So as you said before, I really believe that we need to find this balance, you know. Oh my gosh, maybe I need to take this decision. Okay, I am thinking about the decision, this decision will bring for me. It will be good, it will be not good. So I don't know. We need to have this courage to face and how can I say, make some choices, some decisions that we need to follow in our lives, you know. No matter with the destiny, it's there. Okay, I believe in destiny, but we cannot stop our lives just waiting for the destiny, you know. We need to do the actions too. Sorry, guys, I don't know if you understand.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
It's normal because it's a difficult topic, you know, so we have to think a lot, and as I said before, it's difficult to discuss even in Portuguese. So yeah, I agree with you, Andrea. And already answering the question, I think a lot of people believes in destiny, and specifically putting religion in the middle, you know, and just they how can I say, justificam,
That's
like
fine.
yeah, justify everything, like no, it's because God wanted like this, you know. So for example, I know a lot of people that say no, for example, I won't exercise, I won't eat healthy food, because if God wants me have a cancer, for example, or the destiny, if it's my destiny having a cancer, I will have, and I will not I will not exercise, I will not having a healthy life. So I think it's wrong because we can avoid some things based on our choices of today, you know. So I am talking about this disease and things like that, but it's in every area of our life. And I think fate can influence our lives in this way, because sometimes we don't take the responsibility for the things that happens to us, because we put the fault of this in another person, like God, for example. You know, a lot of people doing that. So and as I said before, I give this example of God, but I will not bring this topic of religion, you know. And I think it's that, can you understand me?
Yeah, totally.
And I think it's wrong sometimes, because we have to take responsibility about our lives and about the things that happens to us. As Wanda said, it's sometimes it's consequences. So probably someone that has cancer, it's not in the head of the person, it's because God wanted, but probably not, it's because another factors, you know. And
Because of the DNA, for example.
yes, or the health styles,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's my opinion. Alex, can you answer now?
Yes, it's a very difficult topic indeed. I think that to say about the influences, you have to put a little about your life experience. And from what I faced, I think that same as in the first question, I believe that it's a road, but it's up to me to choose. It influences to the point of the path, but I have the choice to do what I want to do. That point I agree with you, Elida. I have the responsibility with my life and my choices, and I think a lot of people use God or any other being as a crutch, like, oh, it happened because he wanted to. I don't believe this. I believe that it's up to my choice. I have a road, and this road to live, let's name it fate. Uh, it's there, but what can I do to improve myself? This road is the purpose of this road is to improve myself as a human being. I believe that we are here to improve as people, as human beings. I struggled with depression and some other things all my life, and I would think, oh, God wanted this. No, it happened. Okay, it's sad, it's happened, but it was up to me to get better, to want to live, to chose another way. I have my path, but I can walk this path differently. So it's up to us to choose how to walk, how to live. And since I studied a little about, I love philosophy, Stoic philosophy, you begin to understand that we are not in control of everything, and that's okay. We are not control even we are not controlling our bodies. So it was a shock to me. Well, how can I not control my body? No, you don't control. You don't control when you want to eat, when you want to sleep. You don't control those things, but it will happen. It's natural. And since I started to understand it, and if you think we are at 2024, and people have been struggling with those kinds of thoughts like 2000 years old in the past. And so it's very very recent topic still. I think that it influences at some to a point, but I have the choice to what I'm gonna do with this road, what I'm gonna do about my life. That's what I think. It's a bit confused. I'm a bit confused because I have the words, but I don't know how to say it in English. You know.
Yes, we totally understand because I think everyone is is facing this. Abe, what do you think about it?
Well, when I think about this question, I let me try to answer in another way. As I said before, I think we we make our destiny, our fate in the journey that we live, and our choices generates consequence that in the final resume in the fate or destiny. Depends of the way of view of or thinking. But you give yours a good example, Elda, when you talk about people blame God or someone else. Uh, we as human are outsource our responsibility in some cases. So when we talk about fate or destiny, let me think that as Andrea said, that she believes that fate is predetermined and it will happen in some way. But if you know or believe in fate or destiny, you can just do some actions to achieve that fate or destiny, or you can do in a way totally different to not achieve that. So when you do that in a different way, you are creating your own fate, your own destiny. So this discussion is, I believe, is too philosophical, but but it's a good topic to talk about.
Yes, yes. And we answer, we answer one question and we create in our head more 3 questions all the time. So all more questions coming. Wanda, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I totally agree with both of you. Fate, I don't believe in fate, but is that I believe in luck, I believe in bad luck, I believe in choice, I believe in procrastination, I believe in many things, but I don't believe that there are a road to complete here in the earth, in our life. I think it is a little bit like if you go to here, to there, if a thief is in a street and you go there, you stay there in a bad place, in a bad time. But it's not for faith. It's for choice. You choose to pass in this street, and the thief choose too, and you met. It's terrible, but it's for choice. I think about like that choices and bad look and good look. Uh, for me is like that procrastination get stuck in in the same place all the time. We need to stay with a brain, a prefrontal brain to go ahead. I believe in synapses in our brain to move us ahead or to get us procrastinating stuck in the place. I believe in that. Connections in the brain and bad look and good look and choice.
Yeah. Can I add something?
Okay.
And even bad choices, Wanda, because sometimes we do some choices that it's not good. So all these things can oh my God, can interfere in our choices, our lives, So yeah, not just about the luck, but sometimes we do bad choices too. So we follow a path that it's not good. I
Yeah,
agree.
for example, stay in a job with a bad environment, a toxic
Yeah.
environment, and don't give up with a relationship or a bad job and go ahead for our life. I think it is that, Andrea. I think it's choices and procrastination, fear, and for moving in your life, many feelings
Yeah.
comes to us.
Yes, yes. Guys, I think we can skip the question number 5 because we already answered and go into the question number 6, right? Have you ever experienced something that made you question your beliefs about fate? And have you ever experienced something that you said, "Oh my God, this this just can be fate. This just can be destiny," you know? Have you ever had some experience like this? Alex?
I had an experience like with a friendship. It's totally random, but it happened 2 times. I grown up like playing games online, and I will explain the first one. I was playing normally, and there was a guy that always he was so good at playing, and I was like, oh my god, I'm dying a lot, and I began to say some bad things to him. So like 2 months later, I started a job in a place, and he was my supervisor, and I was like, what the chances? And I have a friendship with him to today. I was playing and was totally random, and he was working at the same place as me. And there was another time there I was playing online, and I began to saying some jokes to a girl, like to get a friendship with her. And I began a friendship with her, and I at some time we stopped to talk, and I've gone to an event online, an event about games in one place, and a friend of mine, uh, a girl, was about to meet a boy there. This boy began a friendship with me, and he was oh, how can I say, amigo de infância dela.
Oh,
She was a friend of a long time, and I reunited them. Like they was a friends, and they reunited. And I thought, what the chances to meet someone online between thousands of people, and after some time meet someone that was related to him. It happened. As happened with some of my relationships too. Uh, Meet someone at a place, and it was related to someone that I knew. It happened uh, sometimes. I don't believe it was 100% fate. I believe it has just a little. Uh, it's a little percentage to happen. It was very rare, but it happened, and I'm happy that happened, because it's very good to see these rare occasions happening. But it happened to me. But I've saw some things in my life that they, I saw some things that made me believe in fate. You know, uh, like I was one person before the depression, and I was better. So some people don't like to speak about it, like, oh, it was depression, oh, it was so bad. No, it was bad, but it made me a better person. I don't know how to explain it better than this. It made me a better person. It made me someone that can see the future like something good. So every day as a new day, and if something bad happened to me right now, it will pass. If something good happens, it will pass too, and that's okay. But it will not change what I think about life. That's what I think about this question.
Thanks for sharing, Alex. And about you, Andrea?
Oh my gosh, I am thinking, and thinking, and I can't think in anything, guys. But I don't know. Maybe I will try to bring something in a different way. Like when I give up to continuing something, to pursue something that like it was predestinated for me. Let me say something like that. But and the universe was giving me some signal, and I didn't follow the universe, the oh my gosh, the force of the universe. Let me explain. When I went to Italy to see a YouTube concert, in my mind, I would like to meet Bono, the singer. So I was so determined to realize this dream, and how can I say that? I could, oh my gosh, eu esqueci a palavra em português, gente. I organized all my trip to visit some places, to see two shows. But one day I was like, I don't know which I will do in this day, because maybe I will try to follow the band to meet Bono. And this day, I was there, and in the night, the previous night, I decided not go to try to follow to meet Bono. I decided to go to Veneza. And guys, I missed the train. It was not a bus. I missed the train. I arrived on the station 1 minute left after the train. And even though happening this, I had the opportunity, oh my gosh, now I can go to the hotel and try to meet Bono, something like that. No, I forced myself to buy another ticket to go to Venice. And what's happened? Bono have attending all the fans that were there, and I was not there because I changed my destiny in this way, because it's something that I really wanted, and I cannot follow. Also, I regret a lot about it, but maybe it was not the day that it can happen for me. Maybe another day. I try to thinking about in this way now, but I don't know if you understand, guys. The destiny was there for me, but I changed everything.
But did you go to Venice?
Yeah, I went to Venice. Yeah, I went to Venice. Oh my gosh, I hate Venice now.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh, I know exactly the feeling that you felt, because, oh my God.
Yeah, it's terrible.
About you, Wanda? Do you have some experience to share?
That experience of Andrea shows us destiny is not mandatory, because you choose another thing. You choose your mind and preferred to go to Venice than stay with Bono. Oh my gosh. Venice is there forever.
Yeah, Wanda, that's
I totally agree with this kind of destiny. There is a destiny here, there is another destiny there, another one, another many destinies, and our choice open the door, and we go to this path, and this door closes, and our destiny is in this road, not anymore in another one. Yeah. Like I don't believe in destiny. I believe in choices and path and many things like that. I don't know about me. Um, I have many experience in my life, many things, Many sharks, beautiful sharks. And I'll go to Indonesia last year to see a kind of shark, a ubigong shark. It's my love. And when I stay talking with an octopus, I talk with octopus. When I stay with a beautiful experience with octopus, I see the shark, the ubigong shark passed in front of mine. And oh my gosh, what can I do? I continue to talk with octopus that I love to, or I go to running to meeting with this shark. But I I I stay here in my house. I went to Indonesia only for see ubigong. Then I give up with octopus and I go running to see. Oh, so beautiful, and I get in love with him. So beautiful. Yeah, it's that, but it's not destiny. It's that. It's life for me.
Thanks for sharing, Wanda. And every time I see something about sharks, I remember you. Every
See this one, ubigong shark, is the most beautiful shark in the sea.
I love this hobby that you have because it's really different. I think you are the only person that I know who likes to dive to see sharks, and oh my God, so cool. Abe, are you there? Have you back? Yeah?
Yes, I am. Well, I can't remember any situation that answered this question, but as Wanda, I don't believe in fate too. I believe in choice. I believe in actions. So, well, I can share my actually situation. I am unemployed. Don't I don't was expecting to be fired, but I take a month of resting, and now when I am searching for a new job, I'm driving by Uber because the bills don't stop arriving, and uh, I don't want to stay without money. I just see my money just go out of my bank account, and I think I need to move. I need to action. You can understand me. So I believe that situation, when we talk about fate and destiny, we make our own destiny. We create our fate. So as Wanda said, I believe more in actions, in facts. I don't know. I can't remember a fact that answered this question in the way you are answering.
Yeah, and what you said, it's related about the thing that I said before, and it's related with the next question. It's about um, do you think people would use fate as an excuse for their actions or inactions? And exactly about this, because you could, a lot of people can say, no, I was fired, so I will stay here complaining and crying, and or because it was my destiny, it was God wants this, so I will stay here, stop it, just waiting for a new job, just waiting for money from sky. And you can, sometimes we use this like an excuse, to complain, to stay in Coitadolândia. I love this word. This word. But yeah, sometimes the things happen. Of course, I am not saying that was your fault. Get fired, okay? It's not that I'm saying. But you were fired, but you are acting and handle with the situation, So you are not using this like an excuse to complain or to stay in a bad situation. Can you understand what I am saying?
Yes, of
Yes.
course.
Totally.
And answering the other question about the experiences, I have one to share too. Nowadays I work at a lab, a medical lab, and before this job last year, I was working at a hospital. And in the middle of the year, a guy started to work there, not to stay working, but to take the vacations of other employers, employers, right? Funcionário, employer, right?
Employee.
Employee.
All right. And this guy was employed during the pandemic in this hospital, but he oh my God, I forgot the words in English right now.
Speaking Portuguese.
Let me start again. This guy, he worked at the hospital during the pandemic, and then he go out to another job, a public job, and then he come back to take the vacation of 2 employees. And I have met him during these 2 months that he stayed at the hospital. And we were facing through the same problems in our relationships. And then we broke up our relationships. And then we created a friendship, and we gave support each other during this hard time, And nowadays, we still talk. I still talk with him, but not at the same time that it was before. But during 2 or 3 months, we stayed very close, and we were so important in each other lives, because we gave support to each other during this time. And now, nós nos afastamos um pouco agora, but I believe that our relation, our friendship was not for a long time, but we needed to stay in each other's life at that that specific moment oh my God, at this specific moment of our lives, to give support, to help each other. And now I am following my life, he's following his life, and that's it. I think our destiny needs we need to found each other for this moment, and it was a very strong connection, a very strong friendship, but just for 3 or 2 months. And I don't know, I can't believe that it's another thing. Não pode ser outra coisa além de o destino que uniu, for this moment. So yeah, that's my experience I wanted to share. And guys, I think we don't have time for another question, because we will have another meeting at 3 p.m. So I would like to say thank you for your presence here. It was a really good conversation. My brain is cooking, I can feel a fumaça saindo. It was really, really good. Thank you for being here. Let me put the link of the survey on the chat, right? Please answer the survey for me and give more suggestions about topics, about crazy and philosophy topics to bring in the next meetings. I read all the comments, and yeah, that's it. Anyone can share something?
I can add it. Thank you. It was a really good conversation.
Yeah, I love it, Elida. Thank you so much.
Yeah, life is the
Me
best.
too. It was a great subject. Nice to be with you here.
Yeah.
It's very nice to discuss these topics. It's very clarifying.
Yeah.
It's very philosophical.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. I hope to see you again in the next Saturday. I wish you a great weekend and a great week. And yeah, bye-bye.